Good morning to everyone. Last class we discussed about the acidic nature of carboxylic acids. Now we are moving to the next topic, chemical properties of carboxylic acids. What is the general representation of this carboxylic acids? RCOOH is the general representation. So the chemical properties of this carboxylic acids we are going to study under different headings. First one is the reactions which involve only hydrogen of this hydroxyl COOH group, and another one is the reactions which involves OH of the carboxylic acid. That is second heading. And third heading is the reactions which covers the CO group of this COOH. And next heading is the reactions in carboxylic acids due to this R, due to the presence of this R. So now we are going to study the chemical properties of these carboxylic acids under four different headings. Okay, so first one we will see one by one. Reactions involving hydrogen atom of COOH group. So we are just studying about this H. As we know, the carboxylic acids are acidic in nature. They are ready to react with the base, forms salt with the liberation of water. We know that actually, right? Because carboxylic acids are acidic in nature, this carboxylic acids reacts with sodium hydroxide, forms RCOONA plus H2O. And next one is reactions which involve OH part of the COOH group. So OH part, which is a very important reaction. I think you already studied this reaction in your intermediate level also. Carboxylic acids reacts with phosphorus pentachloride, phosphorus trichloride, as well as with the thionyl chloride, ready to form acetyl chlorides with the liberation of these things. So if you observe here, CH3CO Cl we got, means the OH is replaced with Cl. Hence these reactions comes under reactions involving OH part of the COOH group. And next one we will see reactions which reaction with ammonia. Now take acetic acid reacts with ammonia. What happened here? The OH part is removed and that is replaced with NH2. So finally what you get? CH3CONH2. CH3CONH2, acetamide you got. Similarly, if you took benzoic acid, reacts with ammonia, finally it forms benzamide through the intermediate compound ammonium benzoate. Next one is dehydration. Take 2 moles of acetic acid. Here the OH of this first carboxylic acid and H of this second carboxylic acid goes out as H2O, and the remaining CH3CO COCH3, which is nothing but what? That is acetic anhydride. Okay, right. Next one is, which is very important reaction, that is reaction with alcohols. Carboxylic acids combines with alcohols in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 ready to form esters, which is a very well known and famous reaction, that is esterification. Carboxylic acids combines with alcohol forms esters. So here there are some important points regarding this esterification we need to know. In esterification reaction, hydrogen atom of the alcohol and OH group of the acid are removed as water. So means what? The hydrogen atom of the, like this, it is removed. The OH group from acid, the H from alcohol are removed so that it is able to form esters. And the rate of esterification is methyl alcohol undergoes this esterification more quickly than ethyl alcohol than these things. And among the carboxylic acids, formic acid undergoes this esterification quickly comparative to acetic acid as well as propanoic acid, like that. Mechanism we will see step by step. In the first step, see, this is the general structure of the carboxylic acids. Because the experiment we are doing in the presence of acid, so H plus ions will come towards the more electronegative oxygen. Because the bonded electrons are shifted towards oxygen, carbon will carry positive charge. So the same thing we are showing here. In the next step, attack by nucleophilic ROH. So the obtained carbonium ion combines with the alcohol. Okay. So here this lone pair of electrons upon oxygen combines with forms a bond with carbon, so that oxygen has some deficiency here. Now hydrogen ion transfer takes place. See, so hydrogen ion is transferred from this place to this place. This hydrogen ion is transferred from this place to this place. So the arrow mark is not here, the arrow mark should be here. Okay. So we got OH2 plus here. Elimination of proton and water, because here H plus is acting as a catalyst. Finally that H plus you need to remove. So H plus is removed and this H2O is also removed. So finally what is the leftover one? R CO O R dash, which is nothing but ester. Once again I want to give clarity to you, because which is a very important question for exams. The mechanism of esterification involves following steps. This is the general structure for carboxylic acids. Because oxygen is more electronegative, bonded electrons are shifted to top oxygen, this which gets negative charge and this get positive charge. Obviously this H plus from acid will move towards this oxygen. We got carbonium ion. To this carbonium ion, alcohol is nucleophilic alcohol group is added. This lone pair of electrons will make a bond with carbon, so that we got this one. In the third step, hydrogen ion transfer takes place. H transfers from this oxygen to here, so that OH2. And again by the elimination of proton and water we will get esters. Okay. So these are the 5 reactions which involves about removal of OH group. Next, third category is reactions which involve CO part of the COOH group. The first one is reduction. Generally, carboxylic acids upon reduction forms alcohols. So if you observe here, R same, OH same. The thing happened, the change happened here is CO. The CO will become CH2 here. Okay. So that's it about the reactions which involve CO part of this COOH group. And next one is the reactions which involves the alkyl group of the acid. So alkyl, which is, this is also very important reaction for exams, which we call it as HVZ reaction, Hell-Volhard-Zelensky reaction. First we need to take carboxylic acids. Upon halogenation, the alpha hydrogen, what is meant by alpha hydrogen? The carbon which is connected to the functional group is called alpha carbon, and that alpha carbon contains 3 alpha hydrogens. So these 3 alpha hydrogens, one alpha hydrogen is replaced with chlorine at first step, next replaced with next step, so that all the alpha hydrogens are replaced with the 3 chlorines. And moreover, this reaction is taking place in the presence of light. So this is Hell-Volhard-Zelensky reaction. So here the thing is the chemical reaction is happening only in the alkyl group CH3, because COOH is same in all the steps, right? Next, formic acid and benzoic acid does not undergo this reaction. Why? Because they have no alpha hydrogens. So if you observe this one, HCOOH is the formic acid. So to the functional group there is no carbon here. So that's why the alpha carbon ledu ante meaning enti, there is no alpha hydrogen. So that's why formic acid and benzoic acid does not undergo HVZ reaction. Next, Reactions of salts of carboxylic acids. There are some extra reactions. Actually these reactions what I'm showing here, these two come across in your first semester, even in your intermediate level also, which is we call it as decarboxylation reaction. In the presence of soda lime, we are removing the carbon dioxide so that we are getting alkane. So here this H combines with this CH3. So CH3H, CH4. What is remaining? 2 sodiums are there. So that's why Na2CO3. Okay. Next, electrolysis of aqueous solution of sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acids, which is a electrolytic reduction of this preparation of alkanes. So here also we will get ethane and carbon dioxide at anode, which is a very known reaction for you actually to say. And next one is Arndt ester synthesis, which is also very important for your question exams. In the Arndt ester synthesis, we are taking one carboxylic acid and converting that carboxylic acid into next higher carboxylic acid. Means what? We are taking acetic acid. Finally, we want to prepare propanoic acid. Okay. So here is there RCOOH I took during addition of thionyl chloride and this one dimethylamine. So finally what we got, RCH2COOH, means next higher alkane we prepared. So now we need to study about the mechanism of this Arndt ester synthesis. So first is, because already we studied RCOOH, how this RCOOH is converted into RCOCl either by addition of PCl3 or PCl5 or SOCl2. ఆల్రెడీ అది ఇప్పుడే జస్ట్ మనం ఒకసారి చదువున్నాం కాబట్టి డైరెక్ట్ ఇక్కడి నుంచి మన రియాక్షన్ కంటిన్యూ అవుతుంది. సో RCOCl వీఆర్ యాడింగ్ డైఅజోమీథేన్. డైఅజోమీథేన్ వీఆర్ యాడింగ్. ఓకే. సో H from here combines with Cl, goes out as HCl. What is the remaining one? RCOCH, N triple bond N. So the same thing I wrote here. Diazoketone. There are 2 nitrogens here, so that's why diazo. CO functional group is there, so that's why ketone. Diazoketone. Now this diazoketone undergoes loss of nitrogen in the presence of colloidal silver. In the presence of silver oxide, this undergoes loss of nitrogen. So these 2 nitrogens will go out. So RCOCH is the pending one. Here valency we need to check, right? So this ketocarbons undergo rearrangement because the carbon valency is not satisfying. So that's why this ketocarbons undergo rearrangement by 1,2 shift of the alkyl group to give ketenes. So if you see here, CH is there, right? So this R will come towards this side. So O, C double bond CH R, that is you got ketene. Now this upon hydrolysis forms the next higher carboxylic acids. So how this H2O is added here? One H is added to this carbon and OH is added here. So COOH, CH2R, which is very important one. Arndt ester synthesis means conversion of carboxylic acids into next higher carboxylic acids in the presence of diazomethane. The obtained compound undergoes by the loss of nitrogen, it forms alpha ketocarbon. This compound first undergoes rearrangement, that is 1,2 shift, and later upon hydrolysis forms higher carboxylic acids. And next one is a Smith reaction. Carboxylic acids with hydrozoic acid can able to form amines. The same reaction you will get in your next organic chemistry lesson, that is amines. Hunsdicker reaction. The heavy metal carboxylic acids combines with bromine forms alkyl halides. Okay. So while writing the chemical properties of these carboxylic acids, you need to remember in your mind that it undergoes chemical chemical reactions in different headings. First one is reactions which involve only H. Next one is reactions which involve OH of carboxylic acid. And next one is reactions which involve CO of this COOH group. Next one is reactions which involve R, that is alkyl group of this carboxylic acid, and there are some special reactions like Arendtstad synthesis, Hunsdiker reaction, and Smith reaction. Already these all lessons, everything we covered in our daily online classes, but those students who were unable to attend the classes, so that's why once again we are just again retelling these lessons. Already I sent the notes to your friends in WhatsApp groups also. I sent that notes. Take the help from that notes and study properly.